If we eliminated physical attraction from our relationship, what would be left? If I just couldn't for medical reasons, like
I wouldn't leave you because of it. Not because
you would be comfortable with moving all your money over into my bank account. I'm gonna take my shot. How I look? Hey y'all. Don't mind my fingers because I got a nail broke here, So in this video, we're gonna be doing the engaged couples questions. It was 100 questions, but I narrowed it down to 27. So it's different categories, so I'm gonna make sure I put the categories on the screen.
So I'm the one answering all of the questions?
No, I can answer them too.
Oh, okay.
100 questions that you should ask your partner before you get married.
Here you go.
I got them on my phone. So question number 1.
Right on.
If we eliminated physical attraction from our relationship, what would be left?
Nothing. Not that
So you tried it.
You smart. You caring. You a whole lot of...
That's what will be left? Besides like the physical attraction.
I
like,
said, you smart.
okay. So my brains, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I've never been the type of person that like only like date guys for like how they look. Yeah, that's how your mindset.
Oh, definitely.
It's like way more to it than just like physical attraction.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody know I'm a giant. You know what I'm saying? You
I'm
alright.
okay.
You alright. Pretty brown eyes.
Oh, you sing it to me? I'll sing that.
Question number 2 for romance. What is the best way for me to show that I love you? So, okay, I think it's about love language, right? Like, what's your love language? So, my love language is definitely gifts.
I would say gifts.
But that's not to say, oh, it's only about the gifts or only about what you can buy me. Like, no. It's not only about that, but that's just my love language. Like, I like to know that you listen to me, that you pay attention. Like it's the little things that matter to me. As far as like, okay, well, if I tell you, like just with my Stanley Cup, you know, I mentioned like, oh, I want the Stanley Cup, you know. And when you came and brought it home, it was like, oh, like, you know, he listens to me. Like, you know, that means a lot. It's the little things. And that's not, when I say gifts, that's not like necessarily big, expensive gifts. It could be flowers, smaller gifts.
Yeah.
Like meaningful gifts. That's my love language, I mean.
So I'm telling them what's my love language? Is that what's the question?
Oh, wait. Did we do it wrong?
Yeah. And that most definitely would be gifts.
So I guess you asking me. Yeah, it's like you asked me, what is the best way for me to show that I love you?
Oh, so I put that as a voice.
Yeah, how can I show that I love you?
I like to be touched. I like to be...
Oh, you like to be touched, all right. Affection has always been your love language, though. Like from day one, you always want to be rubbed on. And...
yeah, my back.
Question number 3. How would our relationship be affected if for medical reasons we could not have children?
It's alternate ways. But I just feel like it don't replace it, but things that could replace it.
No, the question is like, how would not, if I couldn't have kids, how would that affect our relationship? Because, you know, sometimes kids are like a deal breaker for people.
I don't think it will affect our...
For you?
No, it won't affect me.
It won't affect you?
No.
I guess just me being a woman, like, it affects me a little differently. Because I think...
But I would love to have a little boy, you know. So,
but if I just couldn't for medical reasons, like,
I wouldn't leave you because of it, not because it's not your fault.
Yeah. So it really wouldn't. Me, you know we'll just come to terms and say like, hey, we won't have children.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't be like a deal breaker. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
I think I would carry around a lot of just a lot of guilt. I guess like women guilt.
But why though? Why would you feel guilt? Like, I mean, especially if I'm not messed up about it. So I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I get that you wouldn't feel no type of way. But
Yeah,
like I
can
said,
see if
probably
I'm
just
like, I can't, and then it make you feel some type of
Yeah.
way because I'm saying you feel like I'll leave because you
I
can't
don't
have
think
it.
you would leave,
I'm
but
just saying that's why I feel like I'm saying if I felt like that, I feel like you would feel like depressed about it. Or,
yeah, I probably would be a little. I would probably feel some type of way knowing that I can't like. Cause there are other ways like to have children. Like it's alternative ways to bring a child into your life. But I feel like I would feel a certain way if I couldn't naturally give you a child as a woman. Like
I get it. I get it.
Okay, let's just move on. Next question. Do you think being in love means 1, never having to say you're sorry, 2, always having to say you're sorry, 3, knowing when to say you're sorry, or 4, being the first to say I'm sorry?
Just saying sorry. I feel like
For me, it'll be 3, knowing when to say you're sorry. It doesn't matter about who's the first to say I'm sorry.
I don't think it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
It don't matter. Should you always say sorry?
Should you always say sorry? That's a good one. That's a good question. Should you always say you're sorry?
No.
I agree with that. I do feel like you shouldn't.
Cause you could say you're sorry and
Not mean it.
not mean that
Yeah.
shit. So
I think it's definitely more so. To me, love is knowing when to say you're sorry. Some people might feel like you're always supposed to say sorry, no matter what. Especially if you just want to like end the fight and just move on. Like, okay, sorry. But I feel like I wouldn't want you to just say sorry just to end a fight. Like I would want you to actually know why you're saying sorry and mean saying sorry.
That's what I'm saying. So you can just say sorry and get some shit over with. Even though like,
because I feel like if you're saying sorry just to end a conversation, it's always that fight is gonna come back up. Like at some point, it's gonna come back up. If you were just saying sorry to just like end it, like it's gonna pop back up somewhere. You have to actually like understand why the person was upset, why you should say sorry,
yeah,
and actually mean it.
So is that a win when you should say it? So should you wait a couple of days and say it?
Knowing when.
Yeah.
Like, do you say sorry immediately? Do you say sorry after you didn't have time to think about the fight and the other person's perspective? Now you know you can go in and say sorry for real, like you actually mean it, because I had time to think about.
I really go right there.
I get what she's saying. I get what he's saying. Let me go apologize because I was at fault and I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, next category is the past. If your past boyfriend or girlfriend listed your most negative characteristics, what would they be?
My negatives?
What would be your negative characteristics according to your exes? What would my exes say about me?
That's a good question, because if they never really spoke on it, I guess. Really weren't too open about saying it.
Or what would you think? What would you think they would say? I would say that they would say that one of my negative things.
Your mouth?
No, because I feel like with my past relationships, I actually was like what's the word? I feel like I let people walk all over me. Like I wasn't really like vocal.
At that point.
Exes, yeah, I don't think I was really vocal when it came to like whatever my exes wanted to, like whatever they wanted to do, past boyfriends, whatever they wanted to do, I was down with it. Like I never like fought them or anything. I never like really disagreed with nothing. I kind of just.
So then what's the problem with
Oh my God, so the air conditioner just popped on. So if y'all heard, sorry, please disregard because it's kind of loud.
It's kind of extremely loud.
Maybe they felt like me not being able to take control or something. I don't know. Maybe they thought that was a negative.
I'm trying to see. What would I even think?
Man,
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to think. Like, oh,
So you feel like they wouldn't say nothing negative. I can name about.
you name them.
No, this.
I'm trying to like. I can't. Cause I'm trying to see if it was something where everybody say the same thing about something.
Do you feel like a lot of your exes felt like you were nonchalant about a lot of stuff?
Yeah, for the most part. But
There you go.
The thing is, people assume I'm nonchalant. I feel like.
Man, people gonna go by what you portray. So if you're not really like vocal, you kind of like whatever. I'm cool. It's whatever. Like you kind of shrug stuff off.
It ain't true. I just feel like it. I try not to let stuff bother me. So try to like, you try to say something that make me like feel bad or just like
but I'm not talking about in terms of like
or
downing you. Like just
even I'm just saying in there or just like you might say something and I'd be like okay. It ain't necessarily I don't care. Mm-hmm. It's just my reaction. People want a bigger reaction out of me.
People want a bigger
reaction out of me than I put out there. And I mean, not necessarily I don't care about what's going on. It's just it's just me.
You react how you react.
Yeah, it's just me.
But I'm saying, do you understand how it could come off? Like sometimes you have to express yourself to let people know what you're thinking and how you feel. Okay, next.
I get it.
Are you comfortable continuing this relationship if there are things in my past that I am not willing to share with you?
Past is your past, I guess. Like I can't force you to tell me everything that happened in your past. Mm-hmm. I guess as long as it don't come up.
Well, I feel different about it because I don't know. I feel like I want to know everything about you, and I feel like you should know everything about me too.
What you mean, far as like something that's real big? Like I feel like, far as your past go,
I don't want to be no secrets between us. Like I want to know everything. Now, if it's things that you just can't simply talk about, or like if it's like trauma that you're dealing with, or is this things you just refuse to talk about, I can't make you speak about it. Yeah. But I would want you to like open up to me and just let me know. Like I would want to know those past traumas, because if those are past traumas that was never dealt with, they could like show up in our current situation.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's something that was something in the past and it's dead in my life, I feel like I shouldn't have to bring it back up at some point. Especially if it's not bothering me right now. I'm cool. Like I feel like sometimes telling you open up that wound back up, now you feel some type of way about
I agree. I understand. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so this next category is trust. Okay. Would you be comfortable transferring all of your money into my bank account?
I mean, I would.
That sounds like a lie.
I would.
You would be comfortable with moving all your money over into my bank account?
Yeah, I would. I'd be okay.
Man, you was too hesitant.
Oh shit! They're taking all though. I want mine. I know you won't. I trust you enough to feel like you wouldn't run off on me or shit.
Well, because I trust you, but would I do it?
I would do it.
I do it. Should you do it? That's another question. But I would be comfortable. Is it okay to open each other's mail?
No. You like to open my mail.
I actually have no problem.
You don't like. Mind if I touch your mail? You gonna say something? You'll open mine, but I can't.
Would it bother you if I made body noises? Well, this really ain't got nothing to do with children, but whatever. I guess it's some mixed up stuff.
Body noises.
Would it bother you if I made body noises all the time, like passing gas or burping?
Oh my goodness. No, it don't bother me.
It bothers me when you do it.
It don't bother me, but I be like,
I know you don't. I'm sorry. One thing about it, I was never scared to like
do that.
do it in front. Never. Like, baby, look, you gotta let it out. You gotta let it out.
You can fart and it don't make no sound or nothing. I can be like, what was that? Then you gonna say, and I'll be like, babe, you farted? And you'll be like, how you know? What you mean how I know? Nostrils burning.
Oh, stinking. And you didn't even say excuse me. I
just cause it's
you let the smell hit my nose before you said excuse me. You should have said excuse me first, then I wouldn't have made a big deal about it. But you just let the aroma just.
I don't think it was going.
Man, it was stinking.
It was a silent killer. But I mean, them ones. I don't know if I was supposed to say.
Then you was laying on me like.
So that just came from up under the covers. I said, damn, I smelled it first. Yeah.
That's so nasty. Ugh. Next question. Do you believe that you should stick with a marriage if you are unhappy all the time? Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, back to that other question. See, that can lead to divorce.
Do you believe you should stick with the marriage? No, I don't. I don't think you should. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't think you should stick with a marriage if you're that unhappy all the time and like you've already tried to figure out what was the issue and what's going on. If you tried counseling, if you tried everything that you could try, and you still feel like you're just so unhappy,
it's time to get up out of it,
it's time to go. When you have more bad days than good days, it's time to maybe rethink some things.
But I feel like when it's going bad though, like it's gonna happen like consistent, like day after day after day after day. For a while. And then eventually it may go away, it may not. But I don't know how long you wait to
see if it's gonna get back.
Yeah. So I don't. I feel like in a marriage you could wait a little longer. It depends on your partner. You know your partner.
Yeah. When do you need space away from me? 19 minutes.
Away.
Is that battery? That's not the battery, right?
No.
The memory card is on the 19 minutes?
Yeah. I feel like I don't need space where I don't want to see you type. Like, it ain't that. Sometimes, me just playing a game for 30 minutes, it just.
So that's when you need space away from me? Or that's how you get space away from me?
That's just how I get it.
The question was, when do you need space away from me?
Oh, when you tick me off. I don't need a long time. Because one thing about me, I don't hold grudges. So, if you do make me mad, I don't need but 15 to 30 minutes and I'm cool. I can chill.
But I'm saying though, do you feel like you need space away from me when I'm getting too aggressive, when I'm being when I'm not listening to you, when I'm being disrespectful,
Yeah, when you get aggressive, I be happy.
What's aggressive?
Head right there. Neck shaking and hollering.
I just feel like I need space away from you when you be annoying. When you get annoying as hell.
I'm not annoying.
You annoying, Justin.
I'm annoying and nonchalant. That's crazy.
That is crazy, ain't it?
You can't be both.
You can be both.
How? Don't be pointing at me.
Okay, next question, because we got 17 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Next subject is finances. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Yeah, I don't know how I got these. They mixed up. I had them categorized, but okay, let's just jump right into finances. What justifies going into debt to you? Do you feel like there's never a reason to go into debt? Or do you feel like there are some situations where
it's okay to go with debt?
Where it's just debt is no.
Yeah, because people.
There's no way around
Hardmanship is real. It happens. So,
what?
Hardmanship. Hardmanship.
Hardship?
Yeah, it happens.
I'm trying to figure out what you just said.
Hardship.
It's real.
I'm saying sometimes stuff don't go away you plan. People lose jobs and stuff like that.
People lose jobs. People lose vehicles. People lose apartments. So do you feel like it's ever okay to go into debt? Okay, here's my thing. Some debt is unavoidable. Cause like, come on now, let's be for real. Life be lifing. In today's time, it's hard for everybody. And no one wants to be like, oh, okay, let me just go get this debt. Like, no one wants to be in debt. You know, like it's.
I don't ask for debt. Like,
and then like some people are investors. Like some people invest in things where you know you go in debt and you like it just. So I really can't really pinpoint what justifies debt, but
good debt.
I'm pretty sure it's like maybe we should ask people.
What y'all think?
What justifies debt in relationships? Like in relationships where it's like both are debt. It's justifiable debt for relationships. Leave it in the comments. Do you feel that lack of money is a good reason to not have children?
I'm on the fence with that because.
Let's talk about it.
Because I don't think you gotta have buku money to like being rich.
Oh, so the question was, do you feel like lack of money is a good reason to not have children?
Oh yeah. Yeah and no.
How many minutes does it say? 13? Okay.
I feel like no, because you will make it work. Just being a parent, you will find out a way to make it work for.
You'll get through it.
You'll get through it, yeah. And don't get me wrong, if you're rich, it's a plus. Like, you got enough money to...
Yeah, I get that. Get what you're saying, but I definitely feel like a lack of money is a good reason to not have children. I agree with that statement. Sure, sometimes, you know, it happens and your finances are not always ideal when you bring a child into this world. But I feel like if you can help it, I know I would. Like, if I could help it, I would definitely try to be as
just crazy the world is right now, so
yeah, I would definitely, because it's already like a struggle. When you add on other like more responsibilities and bills for yourself that then you can manage.
Yeah,
you know, so it's already
more stress on you.
Okay. Okay. Do you prefer? Did I ask this one? Do you prefer separate bank accounts? Oh, do you prefer separate bank accounts or combined accounts, and why?
Gotta have both.
I definitely feel like some people may disagree with this, but I definitely feel like for me, I feel like you should definitely have a joint account. It's okay to have a joint account, but I do feel like there should also be like two separate accounts as well.
Whatever you got in that separate account, you do whatever with it.
You do whatever, like in that, you know, you communicate the joint account finances, but I got my little stash over here for my pleasures and you know, my shopping and my habits, and you have what you have for you, and that way, you know, we won't have to be like fighting over finances all the time.
What you spend this
on? Oh yeah, you spend this. Okay, this is a good one. Do you believe that our parents should know our financial condition, whether good or bad, just because they want to?
Because they want to?
And how far should this go?
No, mama.
I think we should tell our family members our financial conditions simply because they want to know. Now, if we are put in a situation where, you know, like we have to tell somebody like what's going on for health purposes or like whatever, then okay. But just because they want to know, oh, how much money y'all got, or how much money y'all making, like how much money like, no. If it comes to a point where like we have to let somebody know what's going on, like then yeah,
that's what anybody. I feel like vice versa.
Vice versa. Who will pay the bills in our marriage? Do you believe in the 50-50 rule, and why?
I don't necessarily believe in it.
So what do you believe in? Do you believe in the 50-50 rule, or do you feel like I'm a man, I want to handle all the bills?
If I can handle all of them, yes.
You will?
Yeah. But 80-20.
80-20.
Yeah.
So you 80, me 20. I don't know. I be having mixed feelings about the 50-50 rule. Like, I think people's opinions on the 50-50 rule changes with who they're dating. Like it's easy to say, oh, we do 50-50, like when you
have to.
When you have to, or like when you get, like, you know what I'm saying? Not to like, not, because, you know, this be sparking a lot of conversation, this 50-50 rule. At the end of the day, do what's best for your household. But I do feel like people's perspective on it changes with who they're dating. Like, if you have a man that pays for everything, you're going to be gung-ho for the, I ain't with the 50-50 rule because I ain't got to pay 50-50.
Okay, because I'm not against the 50-50 rule.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not against it either.
But, you know what I'm saying? Okay, just say.
What's the minutes, babe?
8. Okay, I'm paying 100%. I'm doing 100%.
Mm-hmm.
What's your role? What do you have to
Are
make
you asking
sure?
me?
I'm asking. Like, I'm just saying, as in general, as a woman. Like, if I'm doing 100%, what do a woman supposed to do to bring to a relationship as far as
like other responsibilities around the house?
Or just anything, like, do they supposed to make sure dinner and stuff ready, or?
It's like I want to speak on this so bad, but I want to speak on the 50. Maybe we should do that in a different video.
Okay,
like really break down how we feel about the 50-50 rule. Okay. And like what works for us.
50-50 rule.
Because that's like, God, I don't have time to get into all that.
That 100 crazy.
So you don't feel like a man should do 100?
If he getting it, if you getting it back from her, like
in other ways,
if
she's making sure everything else. But good.
If you giving up 100%, then you can't get a meal, you can't get wash clothes, you can't get nothing. The house still dirty. Then what are you here for?
We're gonna get into that. Okay, let's hurry up and do the rest of these questions. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. Okay, did we do all the finance? Okay, we finished finances. We're gonna go into communication real quickly before the time will cut out, because I think it's gonna cut out. Or should we do this in a part 2?
I mean, you got left.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5.
It's 6 minutes. It's like a minute a question.
Because I think some of these are gonna go into like deeper things. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna go wrap this one up because we run out of time. So we're gonna do a part 2. And we're going to finish up the rest of the questions. So, yes, like this video. Leave your comments down below. Tell us what you think about these questions. And what are your perspective on some of these questions.
And if you got some questions, you can put them in the comment box.
Yes. And what else? Oh, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Ring that bell.
Ring that bell. And we will see y'all in the next video. Okay, bye.